can't stand no more, cause no more food. I cannot go to school, cause no more money.
Hello and welcome to this special radio talk show here that the TSM or Stage Media for short put down in special Liberian English to help you get the correct story from all the story that you hear on the radio, that you read in the newspaper and on the internet. My name is Seo Watusin, your TSM special or Pidgin English talk show friend. The first story that we get for you here is concerning this one. The other day in Monrovia, something happened. So security people went to the party headquarters for the CDC around it and inside, and there were plenty hala. As soon as that thing finished, the old president of Liberia, President George Weah, he read a complaint to ECOWAS to say that the government in Liberia, they're going after his people. So he read the letter, and in that letter he read it to say that the party, they call Coalition for Democratic Change, that the one that the government going behind. So, but as soon as he finished with that one Liberian young man who always writing on Facebook, talking different kind of things, they call Martin Colley, he came out to say that the thing where President we are read to say a party, that Coalition for Democratic Change, it was wrong. The president was supposed to say Congress for Democratic Change. He said the coalition that a group of people, say from two different groups to plenty group put together, that the one they call coalition. But the CDC were in the coalition with the party they call NPP, National Patriotic Party, and then the other party they call Liberia People Democratic Party. So Martin Colley said the two parties, they move from inside the coalition now, so it's not supposed to be coalition again, but it's supposed to be Congress for Democratic Change. For this reason, TSM has different people. We even said the man who can write for the CDC called Jefferson Kochi. Kochi said the paper where the party then signed, it get to take for 6 years. So from now on to 2029, the thing they call the coalition is 10. TSM even said ask the NPP people and they say the same thing. But anyway, they say they move from inside the coalition. So when TSM went to find out, decided to also find this thing get out and want to ask one man they call Augustine Nimene. He is the big person for one party they call Change Democratic Action. And Augustine Nimene say, no, they are still inside the coalition. TSM say, Mr. Martin Colley, he wrong. The CDC is still a coalition. So a coalition for democratic change, because coalition can take two different group of people coming together to more than 100 groups. So one more story we get for you here. And this story here concerning what's going on now with the CDC, with their headquarters where they could make order to say that they try to take them out of the place because they not pay rent. With all the things going on back on the forward with the CDC headquarters, they moving from there, they could taking them out. The CDC people say they staying there. TSM decided to find out because it's not only Martin Colley who talked this one here. One old government person used to work for the radio station they call EOBC, Bwema, JV Bwema, also tried to say the same thing. Now, when TSM check, they find out that that particular place where the CDC headquarters is now, if for one old man who was here a long time ago, they call Tommy Bernard or William Thomas Bernard. The meaning that people know for him that Tommy Bernard. Tommy Bernard left a particular property with his children, and they family people there now they divide. Some other people say the people who gave this place to CDC to rent it, they not do it the correct way they did. The other family people also. So those people went to court. One of them particularly so running the whole Tommy Bernard property, they call Ibrahim Vanny Dempster. Now, inside all the thing there, TSM find out that in 2015, they carry the matter to court and the court say, yes, the other people who carry Ibrahim Dempster to court, they were right. So the CDC people should move from there. But the CDC people turn around, and because one of the Tommy Bernard children, they call Archibald Bernard, is also behind the CDC. In fact, he was the main person that make it for that people to go over there. So they went in a court and said, well, you all say we owe him money for this reason, that what all the things that are going on here. So with all that money what CDC were owing to that people, they decided to pay some 50,000 US dollar. The people still say the CDC people should move from there. The main thing that TSM want you to know here is that Martin Colley and JB Bowman, they read and say since 2015, say for some time the CDC refused to pay these people rent. And so TSM found out that true, for some time the CDC people not pay these people rent. So that particular thing where Martin Colley and JB Bowman say is true. One more story that we get, TSM want you to know the truth, is that one man who used to work with him, the old Minister of Finance, Mr. Samuel Tower, this particular man here, they call him Aloysius Howe. He put it on Facebook to say that the Liberian water company they call Water and Sewer, they don't want to give one mineral water company, they don't want to give them meter. Mr. Howe said the reason why they don't want to give these people meter, the water and sewer people, is that they don't want for their meter to show so they can be paying money to the government. So it's supposed to be a debating between people and the water company here, what they call Aqua Life. And they say that because they didn't get meter, there is $10,000 that they will be given to BB people then to water and sewer. TSM decided to find out, and they went in there and asked different people who are concerned, even with the big person, Mr. Mo Ali. Water and sewer people say no, where Mr. Howe talking is not true. They say right now, the water company said that we're talking about, they get their who say well what they dig. But there is a law that if you dig well anywhere in the Liberia here, so long you're taking about 5,000 gallons from that place, it means you are making business. So for this reason, they got to put tax on it. So that's why the water and sewer people do. Not only that the water and sewer people thought this here to say that it is not true. TSM went down to the government hall that can collect government tax, they call LRA and ICE. And the chief news person in the place, Tanisha Kanyine, he said, no, it's not true that people, they can pay government taxes. So something that they say, TSM saying, the thing where Mr. Howe talk about, that's not true. This is a other story that we get for you. The Honorable from District 3 in Lofa County, Representative Momo Siafa-Kpoto, he said the other day that more government offer they put down that can build things there for the community, what they call Liberian Agency for Community Empowerment Lays. They can ask for portion of the money that the lawmaker get, what they call legislative project, 10%. So TSM decided to check whether they think lays doing it for true. In fact, they moved from there, they asked different lawmakers then from Lofa County, like Senator Momo Saros. And then they asked the other representative from District 4 in Lofa County. And they all say, yes, it is true that the LACE, which is the lays, they can ask for 10% of any money that the lawmaker gave them. Because the lawmaker, they put budget down that they can get some money for them to go and do project in their different districts. So when they gave the money to the lays to do any project, lays can ask for that 10%. In fact, they say that particular 10% where lays can ask for, they can't take all of that money. They can take 3%. One of the other lawmakers from Lofa County, they call Kissy Collins, also talked this one here and say it is true that they can take 10%. Julius Sele, who is the big person for the list, also say it's true. So with something like this here, TSM found out and said that the thing where the representative from Lofa County, Mosafa Poto, talk that the Liberian Agency for Community Empowerment, it can take 10% from the lawmaker money, what they call legislative projects. It is true. TSM found out that the money where that people taking, they're not government money. It's in the law that put the list down. And in fact, when they use that money, they can use it. They own the staff then, what they call legislative staff for, they can also use it to give them some pay for doing that project. So it is a law. Well, this is all we have for you on the Stage Media Pidgin English radio talk show, bringing you stories that TSM finish checking you hear on radio, in newspaper, and on the internet. checking out true story from the first one then. My name is Seo Watosi, your TSM Pidgin English friend, and I want to say thank you for listening to this program here. We will come your way again. Bye-bye and God bless you.